So these are a couple of poems that come from the volume that I'm planning to publish this year called The Latent Talent of Conception. I'll keep you guys posted as I get closer to that time. And this first set is called 4 Concentrations. The first painful concentration. What I wanted when I moved in wasn't like movement, where there must have been something more to it, some final sense, not leveled by the first welcome. But my body feels trained for this. I think my shadow must become more pointed, more deliberate, like a shark's fin or a tooth. A wick floats calmly in its own body, like the most undue person, where the flame tucks itself in, and you wanted it to sigh beneath the weight of itself, shrug its hypothetical shoulders, and renounce all sense of self. The second, wicked concentration. A well-hung heaven tries to cradle us, though we are stable on that long flight south of ourselves. There's no salvation for us wishers. So I fancy you shuffling through the photographs, drilling past the loose folds of the dress and the long hair. Coupled with the idea, is it any wonder? What I've wished most must land. The sky is so pleasingly pervasive, it swings past the house, and we liked being this surrounded. But it's a myth, the myth of infidelity. The married ones don't sin, I'm fully convinced at this point. The third, righteous concentration. Get back down here, though. It's this idea of movement. You wanted so dear to know that flesh couldn't move without spirit. And so I thought you must be right, since you wouldn't. But what possibly could she make sacred? Outside, a spider darts beneath the edge, not moving in the light's shadow. You have found the safety of the shade, where the light's more discernible. The umbrella bobs to and fro, causing the sky to change place. Fourth, pure concentration. I am hurting the way a word hurts when it's hung on to. I sat wondering how 59% of the moon's surface could be seen, until my mind dipped. Unevenness. We seem to forget the shape of things, but to lose a whole life there. Even the windows moved, so it was that much more difficult to see. So I blessed the small crevice. Less thought out, unseen. It is not the idea of you I love. So this next piece is called Game Theory. Training ourselves to speak without speaking, learning how to break each other. The breathtakingly slow process of extricating ourselves. Enumerating losses, ill-begotten, blessed. Cradling the ashes like an infant. Married to a time and space, you have loudly beckoned, breaking the crash. And I answer you the only way that I know how. Pouring graces, convinced that if I empty long enough, somehow you will hold me up. Having spent most of my life being tried on, lost quickly, overpowered or overcome, what is the crime? Believing, like anyone, that two bodies can become one, a crescent caving in on itself. Impossible clawing, like trying to talk, wearing the cellular matrix we divide inherently, clutching our chests to our palms. Whether fear or love speeds us up, the dream flashes, the mind disrobes. This pervasive, whatever it is, how can you control? great. So I hope you enjoyed those. I will catch up with you guys later. I'll keep you posted on how this project progresses, and be in touch.